I am a homeschooler, so most of my school is extracurricular activities. My family decided to come to Cross Point because we previously went to a Christ community, and then we were a church searching, and we found Cross Point. We went there 1 week, and we found friends that I guess my dad knew since like 4th grade. So we decided to come back, and then we never left. So my experience with the discipleship program is like obviously the first year we've done it, and I was one of the first 9th graders to take it up on it. I was paired with an adult and not a teenager because there wasn't many like girls that were discipleship leading, and I really like it. I meet with my mentor, Melinda Baker, on Sundays right before youth group, and I also see her throughout the week on like at choir. Her kids do choir, so I see her there, and then I also do a good news club with her. So I see her throughout the week periodically. So it's fun when we can easily keep each other accountable because of that. So I came to Christ through my older sister Grace. It was one time we were on our way to Vallis Pumpkin Patch. It was like in late September, and well, one time Grace, she was at the age where she liked to ask me a lot of trick questions. So like I knew I was gonna get this answer wrong, and she asked me who was my father, and I said, well, Dad, duh. And she's like, well, no. It was funny because she was like so sure that I ended up having a father, and I was kind of confused because obviously I couldn't see him. But basically, the conversation led to me accepting Jesus Christ as her Savior, as my Savior, and Mom was really happy in the front seat. And basically, that has progressed by like I remember, but the first time I remember actually like realizing it's like a dedication for my life was I read the Left Behind series, like the kids version, like my mom and I were reading it together, and I like when we read the first book, like the rapture happens in the first book, and I was like, I didn't get it until Mom had to explain it to me, like what it was, and that like really scared me, and so after that I was like kept questioning my faith, like wondering like, am I really saved or did it really happen, or what I remember is that just people telling me that, is that why I remember it, or is it just a real memory? And so that's probably when I started questioning my faith. I was probably about 10 then, and when I started challenging my faith was probably this past year lately, and then this past year, like when I was like 12, and then on when I was 12, I went to this like virtual school, like the OPS ran it, and it was basically like, it was more accountability than I was used to for school, and I only took 2 subjects, but it was more than I was used to because usually I was used to deadlines being a homeschooler, and so usually we would get pushed back somewhat. And that like really taught me accountability. And Mom also said, even that was when Mom told me like God doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter how stupid the problem is. God, you can still take it to God. And then also this past year when I was 14, this summer, Mom and Dad they really encouraged me to do CYIA, the 5-day clubs. And I was like, they were trying to encourage me like while also forcing me. So I ended up doing it like against my will. But after a while, I had really much fun, a lot of fun doing it. And then throughout the school year, I also did a Good News Club, and that was really fun because I dragged Henry into it too as well, and he loves it. And it was really fun watching Henry also like learn how to interact and tell the kids about Jesus. And also, I like the first time I actually enjoyed a Bible lesson was teaching a Bible lesson was at Good News Club. My favorite part of youth group is probably that's hard. Oh, well, it's fun like seeing friends because I feel like every week in youth group you see like new people because like none of them like cut like there's some people that come regularly and some people that don't, and so it's fun that like people that don't when they come, and then a small group. I like small group time in like the counseling time. I guess I like the small group times. Those are fun.